What if I told you that some of the world's most underrated creatures might be able to sense earthquakes, tsunamis, and other disasters before they happen? Rats. Yes, rats. The same animals most people try to keep out of their homes may actually hold a mysterious power that science is only beginning to understand. But is this just folklore? Or have scientists really uncovered something shocking about these creatures? In this video, we're diving deep into this bizarre mystery, exploring real-life stories, scientific studies, and eerie moments that might change how you see rats forever. So stay with me until the end, because what you'll hear might completely shift your understanding of nature and instinct. And hey, if you love discovering wild truths behind animal myths, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more. For centuries, people across different cultures have whispered the same thing. Animals know when something bad is coming. In Japan, villagers have reported rats fleeing towns just hours before tsunamis hit. In China, historical records describe strange animal behavior before major earthquakes: rats, snakes, and even fish acting erratically. But the belief isn't only ancient. Even in modern times, before the devastating 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, eyewitnesses claim they saw animals moving to higher ground, and rats were among them. This recurring theme raises a question we can no longer ignore. Is there truth behind the tales? And more importantly, what exactly are these rats sensing? Let's start with what science does know. Rats, like many animals, have incredibly sensitive hearing, smell, and pressure detection. Their whiskers can detect even the slightest air currents, and their feet can pick up minute ground vibrations, far more than humans ever could. In fact, rats can detect frequencies outside our hearing range. Some experts believe that this might allow them to pick up early seismic activity, micro-tremors or underground shifts, before a major quake hits. What's more fascinating? Their survival instincts are deeply wired. Rats are prey animals, so over generations, they've evolved to be hyper-aware of environmental changes that could indicate danger. But theories are one thing. What does the research say? In 2011, Japanese scientists studied rat and dog behavior before the Tohoku earthquake. Some pets were reported acting nervously hours before the quake, scratching at doors, whimpering, and refusing to eat. More impressively, researchers from Taiwan analyzed data from a wildlife observation station and found unusual rat behavior in the days before an earthquake. The rats began abandoning nests, changing foraging patterns, and exhibiting stress-related behaviors. Even NASA has taken interest, funding studies on animal responses to changes in electromagnetic fields, which some say shift subtly before large seismic events. Could rats be picking up on those changes? Beyond the lab, the stories are even more chilling. In 1975, the Chinese city of Haicheng was evacuated based on strange animal behavior, especially rodents. Just days later, a 7.3 magnitude earthquake struck. Millions of lives were saved. In Indonesia, fishermen told tales of seeing rats pouring out of holes and racing up the hills before the 2004 tsunami. Those who followed the rats survived. And in San Francisco, several residents claimed their pet rats were unusually agitated just before the 1989 Loma Prieta quake, some biting their cages, others hiding for no reason. Coincidence? Or early warning signs? Many spiritual traditions see animals as messengers, guardians of unseen realms. In ancient Hindu texts, animals were said to be connected to the cycles of nature. Native American tribes believed animals could warn of danger through their bond with the earth. What if rats aren't just reacting to physical shifts, but sensing something more? A disturbance in the natural balance. Whether you believe in science, instinct, or a spiritual energy, the idea that these creatures, so often despised, could be natural guardians is deeply humbling. Interestingly, rats aren't alone. Dogs have been known to bark before quakes. Elephants have been recorded moving inland before tsunamis. Even ants have been observed evacuating underground tunnels hours before a quake. Could there be a shared sensitivity across species? And if animals can sense what's coming, are we just the ones who forgot how? So, can rats predict natural disasters? Not exactly in the way we think of prediction, not like fortune tellers or prophets. But science strongly suggests that rats can sense subtle environmental shifts before we do, and their reactions might serve as early warnings if we're paying attention. In a way, rats aren't predicting disasters. They're just responding to nature before we even notice something's wrong. This isn't just about rats. It's about how disconnected we've become from nature. While we rely on satellites and seismic monitors, animals rely on their senses, and they often beat us to the warning signs. What if we stopped ignoring their signals? What if we observed more and dismissed less? Think about it. In your own life, are you ignoring your instincts, your subtle signs, just like we've ignored animals for centuries? Maybe it's time to start listening, not just to nature, but to yourself. If you made it this far, thank you for being curious. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever seen an animal act strange before something happened? Do you believe they can sense danger? Let's talk in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it.